Okay, hey everyone, Hearted Shadow here, and welcome back to Genshin Impact. Yeah, another late night stream, kind of like how I used to do it in the old days. So previously I was accidentally roped into Yaimiko's story quest, and then after that I got accidentally pulled into Ayato's story quest. So, oh hello. Oh right, I did do some of these. Okay, I already did that survey, so I'm good there. And let's see, so I already just did my commissions, and I decided to waste some resin before starting, so you don't have to see any of that stuff. And also off screen, I went ahead and I just did the rest of these. There's only one left now. Apparently to actually go see Banu. So yeah, you've collected all 6 future stars. Time to go see her. Let's see, where is she? Okay. Oh, like literally right where I left her. Okay. Now, if only the game could load faster. Okay. So, I got all the 6 future stars. What am I supposed to do with them now? What was this building up to? Okay, well, why are you firing arrows anyway? Exactly, that is kinda dangerous. To say the least. Okay, so we're apparently gonna have to go meet her at another location. Well, I guess that's good, because if we're gonna destroy something, we might as well not do it next to actual civilization. Okay, where am I heading to? Dark Valley. I haven't. Yeah, I haven't done a lot of these one and done sort of domains. Okay, let's see. Or have I done this one? I don't even remember. I've been in front of it a lot, that's for sure. It's just a very convenient sort of warp point. Just like it is right now. Oh. Yeah, this definitely wasn't here before. Oh, great, the final trial. Some of these were kind of annoying. Some of them were actually pretty easy. Like some of them was literally, or well, one of them, or maybe two of them was literally just beat all these enemies and then snatch it. There was another one where I had to follow like these sort of wind rings around Gandaraville up the tree, and that confused me a little bit. It suddenly occurs to me I have something else to do. Like, well, it's been a time and a half, but I gotta get going now. You have fun with whatever you're doing. Yeah, but eventually you will want to go back home. That's pretty much how it always is. No matter how bored you are of home and how much you want to leave it to explore new places, eventually you will want to return. Why does she look so sad about that? You don't want... It's like, do you not want to be good friends with me? Let's see here. Yeah, can I just load this thing up already?
Leave it all to me.
Oh boy, everybody's here. Oh wait, okay, so the tiger's on our side.
Embrace the ice.
Well, that kind of missed.
This dance is for you. Don't blink.
Okay, well, I guess that was all of them. Oh, hello. We have this man here now. And this tiger looks pretty... Well, I guess now we can get a good look at what they look like, sort of. I can't move the camera anymore. They look kind of cute when they're not trying to murder me. What's going on here? He's just face palming like, oh my god, what happened now? That's definitely an interesting sort of relationship. You were hiding in a literal hole in the ground. That's not weird at all. So then I have you to blame for all this. Yeah, and that's saying something, considering we met a father who stole his son's idea, made money off of it, and most likely belongs in the loony bin. Yeah, now I'm here like, we have a competition for Father of the Year now. It's between this guy and the other guy. Yeah, so what the hell do we get out of this? A star conch. What the... Huh? What? I've been doodled again! At least I feel like I've been slightly ripped off. Oh, here they're cheapy, and... Yeah, I mean, the primos are always worth it. But then, yeah, I'm here like... I feel like, can't I just go to Inazuma, go to the beach, and then just pluck one of these shells myself? Yeah, I've been ripped off. Oh, I'm sorry, Leeway. I always get those mixed up. I'm probably thinking of Inazuma because that's where the rip-off artist lives. Yeah, that freaking rip-off artist who's like all, hey, collect all these mysterious conch shells for me and I can let you open a box. And then you open the box and it's always full of junk. My god, though. Yeah, this is a ripoff. That thing probably belongs in a dumpster, let's be real. Unless you're into collecting seashells, then yes. God damn. I don't agree with any of this! But I have no choice, I have to choose an option here. I'm like, Paimon, no, don't fall for... Yeah, I'm still here, like, I don't know who's the worst father here, him or the author guy. I feel like he would at least be the runner-up to Father of the Year, while the author guy takes first place. Fine, runner-up Father of the Year, do you actually believe him? Yeah, shut up and just give me my rewards already. You weirdos. Yeah, you're right, this is an underwhelming event. Well, I guess that's just it. I didn't know what to expect out of this, but I wasn't expecting something so... Let's see here. If you're talking about the rip-off artist guy, what you actually have to do is you have to go back to him every single day for 7 days, and you will get that weapon guaranteed. The Harayumi bow, I believe.
While it's there.
So, technically he's not really a crook, but, like, why the hell does he have you collecting conch shells for 7 days? And then he'll randomly give you a weapon, like, he doesn't even say anything, you just randomly get it. So yeah, you have to do it, like, 7 days. And that's what drove me kind of mad, because I'm just here like, how long does this go on for? And likewise, I thought that it was a small chance too, until I found out that you have to keep going back to him 7 days.
I'm all for work-life balance, but...
But yeah, the whole time I was just here like, you freaking rip-off artist! Having me go... Well, at that point, I was trying to go, like, as many days as I could. Basically, just collecting these silly conch shells. Yeah, the Hamayume bowl. Or I can never get the name right, I always mix it up. Yeah, but anyway, that's the one that you're supposed to get from that guy. At least the blueprint to get it. Alright, now then, let's see. Since I started this, I might as well try to finish it. Let's see if I can find it. Here it is. Yep, so you don't have to go back to the rip-off artist ever again. However, the memory of him still remains in my head. Alright. So what am I trying to say? Those two silly happy people are gonna get married, and we have to go here to the Kamisato estate. Oh, that's a good idea. Alternatively, I use him to take out my anger on. Like, I think this was before you started watching my streams, but when I did get the bow, I just started, like, going to town and just slashing at him. And I even led, like, some of those Abyss mages over to him.
While it's there.
Anyhow, let's see. Cutscene time.
This place impresses me every time I come here. It's so magnificent, but still so elegant.
We'll just wait here. We don't want to cause any extra trouble for you.
Yeah, you and your friend here with his bad haircut.
Ayaka wouldn't mind.
Yeah, it's because Ayaka's a sweetheart.
Honestly, even if we did come with you, we wouldn't know what to say or do once we were inside. So we'll just leave you to it.
What's wrong with your hair?
Alright then, we won't be long.
You need a better haircut! You managed to level up your Ayaka to level 90. Mine is still stuck at level 80. I want to level up her weapon, though, at least. I mean, I'll get there eventually. We need to get you a better barber! Well, then again, there are no barbers in Genshin Impact, so there you have it. That's the problem. We don't have any barbers at all. Alright, I haven't done any... well... let's see... I can probably do that on my own time. Alright. Let's see what to do. Or wait, better idea. Hi guys, I'm home! But the Ayaka was kind of disappearing into the floor there. And yeah, exactly, we need barbers in this game! No wonder everyone or almost everyone has bad haircuts. Or at least a huge chunk of NPCs.
Without looking at the board, you've ruined my strategy in one move. Amazing. Now what should I do next?
Ayaka, Toma, it's us!
Hey guys, it's been a while. If you're looking for my lady, I'm afraid she's not here right now.
Oh? That voice. Toma, would that happen to be the Traveler?
Yes.
Greetings, Traveler. Ayaka speaks of you constantly. Finally, today is the day. I am head of the Kamisato clan, and Yashiro Commissioner. Kamisato Ayato.
But you're not the woman of my dreams!
Greetings, both. I have long been indebted to you on my sister's behalf. Finally, I have the chance to express my profoundest gratitude to you in person.
And likewise, I can finally see you in person. And I have to ask, where the hell have you been? Inazuma was practically going to war with itself, and you were nowhere in sight. And Ayaka was dealing with so much stress, and Toma was almost executed, and... seriously, where were you?
Ayaka is out today. If you are here regarding anything related to the Kamisato clan, you are quite welcome to discuss it with me instead.
Hold off on the spoilers if you can. I mean, unless it's not answered in this story quest, then, yeah. It's like, I came here expecting to find the woman of my dreams. Or, well, one of the three of them in this game so far. Instead, I find you, her brother. Which, I know, you're definitely a real hit with the ladies, but... yeah, I'm just here like... oh well. Then again, what was I expecting? This is Ayato's story quest. Let's see, well... I'll get to Kazuha's story quest eventually, so... yeah, I could still hold off on the spoilers.
Oh, hi! Your flattering words flatter us. Please excuse the suddenness of our visit, for it is most improper etiquette.
Paimon, stop falling in love with him. Well, like I said, I mean, I'll probably figure it out eventually, or hear about it.
Why on earth are you talking like that?
Yeah, no kidding, you sound terrible. Like I said, Paimon, no time for love.
Well, he seems like a pretty powerful person. He's already working his way up Paimon's list of people to never mess with. Look! As soon as he stands up, the whole atmosphere in the room changes, and it feels like you gotta be super polite.
You shower me with praise undeserved, my little guest. There is no need to be quite so formal. This is a private residence, so please, relax.
Oh, good. 'Cause that whole spiel was really tiring just now. Alright, now that that's over, Paimon's just gonna ask the question.
Where's Ayaka? Okay, no. Paimon goes from polite to presumptuous in a split second. You're so adaptable, Paimon.
We heard a rumor that Kujo Kamaji and Hiragi Chisato are gonna get married soon. Do you know anything about that?
Yeah, can you give us the dirt on that? Especially considering there's a guy who I think is in love with Chisato.
Oh? I wouldn't have thought you'd heard about that yet.
Aha! So it's confirmed. You admit it. As it happens, we've crossed paths with them before. One of them helped me get out of Rito after her father was being kind of a jerk and trying to keep us impounded, basically.
Well, it's true. It wasn't long ago that I received the news myself. The head clans of 2 commissions are to become joined through marriage. This is big news for the whole of Inazuma.
Yes, my eyes are taking in this news.
Since the Yashiro Commission presides over cultural and ceremonial affairs, it closely involves us, too.
So I wonder what would happen if we have the heads of 2 commissions here. Like, do they just merge into one, or do you appoint someone else to the other one to take over, and then the other 2 just become the family of that one, and kind of interesting to think about.
Yes. And since the commissions are kind of the face of the Almighty Shogun to the masses, this wedding is one that we have to treat as a serious affair.
Yeah, because I mean, it is a pretty big deal.
Right! Makes sense. Ah, 2 true lovers becoming husband and wife. What a happy occasion.
My eyes are pleased.
It is. High-profile matrimonial links between 2 commissions are extremely rare. But these 2 truly love each other. Tradition should give way to freedom in this case.
Yeah, they were like a freaking Romeo and Juliet kind of thing. I have 124 wishes to pull for Nahida. I just need a lot of luck now.
Alright then. I'll be sure to pay them a visit to send the best wishes of the Kamisato clan.
No need. I'll visit them personally this time.
I'll visit them personally. Well, finally, we're actually going to get to see him do something. Seriously, where were you?
Huh? But you have other things to be doing.
Like staying out of the story for God knows how long. Now, I mean, considering I've had the Welkin twice, and I've been kind of building up on it ever since I miraculously got Nilu with my first 10 pull. I've been saving like no tomorrow. Now, whether or not I will get her, since I'm going in there with no pity, and I would basically be starting the 50-50 all over again, that has... like, yeah, I have no idea. But, well, I mean, at the very least, I have 90, so I can still keep pulling for her, regardless. But, yeah, I have no idea. Especially considering there's still a lot about the summoning that, well, I keep calling it the summoning because I've been so used to Fate Grand Order. But yeah, there's still so much about it that I don't really understand. Like how I've had one person tell me you would be like guaranteed a 5-star if you give 60 wishes, but then I not only had a friend tell me that it's 90, but several other videos going in to say that it is 90, and I'm just here like, where the hell did you get 60 from? It makes no sense. Of course, like I said, there's still a lot of questions I have. 75 is soft pity. Okay, well, 124, so... Well, I guess that's kind of a middle ground between 60 and 90, so... Well, yeah, like I said, here's to hoping that I am gonna actually get her. Because I really want to get her. It's another Dendro character, and it's an Archon. See, but as to guaranteed feature character, you'd have to lose. Yeah, and you see, I got my 50-50 with Nilu. So, I would basically be starting over again. And yeah, exactly. And my heart just broke when they put out that character trailer for her the other day. Like, it starts off so happy, but then it just turns into, like, so heartbreaking in a matter of seconds. Okay, well, I guess here's to hoping I have as much luck as you do. And hey there, Rocket, and Jesus Christ, you barely finished your homework now? Hell. Man. I'm almost here like, what did they have you doing? You really want to beat up the sage? Yeah. Well, I already want to beat up the sage for making Nilu sad. Over and over and over again. Well, actually, no. What I wanted to do, more or less, in my... Well, I'm going to paraphrase my words here, but I wanted to make him eat his stupid hat, choke on his monocle, and then shove him down the stairs. And if he's still standing, then I can beat him up. But now that I know that, well, not exactly that Grand Sage, but the Grand Sage in general, it's like, yeah, I want to beat him up even more now. Let's see, it was... Teamwork. Well, I hate teamwork sometimes. Okay, well, I guess that explains why, and I get distracted a lot too, so I guess I feel you there. And yeah, definitely no mercy on the Grand Sage. And yes, I'll find the highest building with as many stairs as possible, and while he's choking on his monocle, I'll just kick him down, and then I'll take the elevator back down, and then I'll go meet him at the end. And if he's still able to stand up, then I'll just beat the crap out of him. And I don't know. Stairs on a mountain, even better. There's always a chance he might veer off the stairs a little bit and start falling down the mountain, which might hurt even more.
This is a marriage between the Kujo clan and the Hiragi clan. The Kamisato clan must demonstrate an appropriate level of respect. The work of the Yashiro Commission is indeed multifarious. Normally, weddings and other ceremonies would come under the supervision of my sister.
Where is she?
But she is presently occupied with other matters, and I happen to have a little time to spare. This will be a good chance for me to pay a visit to the bride and groom.
As opposed to how you didn't have enough time to even help Ayaka during the middle of the Inazuma crisis.
Oh, and would you two care to join me?
You mean us? Who else would he mean, Lumine? I'm sure even your eyes can see that he means you too. Nothing gets past those eyes. They're just blinking and staring into his soul.
I presume you two have a special connection with the individuals in question, or you would not be quite so interested in this matter.
Yeah, like I said, one of them smuggled me out of Rito because her father was being a jerk. And God, I'm trying to remember. Was he the one who got the crap kicked out of him by Raiden Shogun? Like, yeah, I don't remember him very well. I'm sorry to say.
This being the case, why not come and offer your best wishes too? Or is my presumption incorrect?
Oh, it's not as interesting as you make it sound. No special connections here. Super ordinary ones, actually.
I felt so sorry for that guy just watching Raiden Shogun curb stomp him to the ground. But I mean, he was trying to prove his honor at the risk of his life, practically, so you have to admire that. But still, like, yeah, I felt so terrible watching that. Well, I mean, it's a good thing to know he's, for one thing, still alive. And that at least he's still able to walk around and get married.
We just agreed to help deliver a letter this one time, that's all. Although, wait. Does that mean we helped make this wedding happen?
That's right, girlfriend. Okay, no. Paimon, don't overestimate your contribution here. Yeah, you didn't do anything. Romantic relationships are determined by fate. You know, maybe if I say this, I'll make Mona will like me more. Okay, no.
Alright then.
She's like, alright then, whatever. I don't care. Still, let's go see them. See what they've been doing all this time. Yeah, when is Paimon useful? I'm telling you, if she turns out to be the main antagonist of this game, in disguise, well, one, I'll be like, I fucking knew it! 2, I'll be like, all those times you murdered me were justified. You were trying to stop me. And 3, I'll be like, great, so yeah, she knows us so well at this point.
I cannot thank you enough. Your mere presence shall surely mean we are spared the futile pursuit known as small talk.
Oh god, you hate small talk too? Yeah, I suck at starting conversations, not gonna lie. I can maybe help keep them going if I know enough. Like, if I have enough to contribute, but oh god, no.
Wait, you're the Yashiro commissioner, but you can't do small talk?
No, maybe it's not like he asked to be the commissioner. I mean, he was born into this.
Small talk is a chore. Of course, there are some people in the world who quite enjoy doing chores, but I am not one of them.
Well, I think you and I are gonna get along just fine. And I won't feel as awkward knowing that your sister is one of the women of my dreams in this game. One of 3 to be exact, so far.
Toma, I'm heading out with my 2 guests now. I'll leave the residence in your capable hands.
And then we come back and the residence is burned down to the ground.
Not a problem. Take care, my lord.
Well, I mean, on the plus side, if I ever want to see Ayaka, I can just do this.
What's wrong? Are you worried about having to be on your best behavior around my lord? Don't be nervous. He's actually pretty easy to get along with. Well, the vast majority of the time, at least.
Toma, you're scaring me. Die! Ugh! Who are the other 2? Okay, well, this is Woman of My Dreams number 2. This is Woman of My Dreams number 3. And Mona is Woman of My Dreams number 1. Basically, the order of when I've seen them. Die! Huh. Her sword strikes are not as fast. Chessboard. Toma seems to be at a slight disadvantage. Man, Ayato almost sounds kind of... well, he sounds even more scary now. Want me to dance for you? Especially now that I know that I can literally do tabletop dancing now.
Take a deep breath, as if you're about to blow up a huge balloon. Exhale all your sleepiness into it, and then, poof! It's now flying away.
Yep, there. Enjoy your tabletop dancing, Toma. Yeah, I bet you like that, don't you? Okay. Yeah, so I don't have to make Mona do it anymore. I have someone who's actually suited for the job now. Anyhow, let's see. So where are we going? Fine, I'll leave Toma alone. He already suffers enough, apparently, now that I know that Ayato gives him bad cooking. Alright, let's see, so where are we heading? Oh, we're just going outside. Okay. Well, those guys are probably gonna start freaking out if they're still out there. Yep, they're still out there. Hi, guys!
Ah, you're finally...
Oh, Yashiro Commissioner.
See what I tell you?
Who are these two?
Well, one of them needs to find a barber like yesterday. And the other one is hopelessly devoted to Chisato, but he doesn't know what to do.
They're friends of ours. Paimon will do the introductions.
And that's what happened.
So it's true.
Yeah, see, he literally doesn't know what to do. He fell in love with an uptown girl, hoping that she had enough of living in her white bread world, and that maybe she would look for a downtown man, and that way he could show her the kind of guy that he am. But it didn't work out that way.
Well, there we have it. That's it then. So be it.
Great, so our hunch was spot on.
Ippei, shut up.
It is a little inappropriate for me to have shared news of this magnitude with you. So I would be much obliged if you could keep it in strict confidence until an official public announcement is made.
The wolf howling totally not some kind of omen.
But don't worry, sir. We give you our word. We won't tell anyone about it.
That puts my mind at ease. Now, on the topic. We'd like to pay a visit to the Kujo clan. Would you mind leading the way for us?
Of course not. I'd be honored.
I guess this is where I... Goodbye then.
Yeah, he's really not taking this too well.
Aw, cheer up, Shanojo.
What do you say to a guy like this? Basically being forced to watch the girl he's... Well, I don't know how long he's like had a thing for her, but... Point being, he still had a thing for her and now he's forced to watch her get married to some other dude and he can't do a damn thing about it. Well, let me just say I kind of know that feeling all too well. Some of the girls that I had a thing for in high school, I never did get to tell them how I ever felt for them. Because I didn't feel, I didn't think I was ever good enough for them. And lo and behold, most of them are all married now, happily, and yeah, so... You could say I kind of know what you're feeling, but I think in his case it probably sucks even more. Considering she had such a high profile sort of position and he's just a guy. You know, if we go off my whole Billy Joel reference a little bit. And Lumine is, of course, just staring into his soul.
I'll try. Thank you.
Yeah, poor guy. Let's see. So where are we going exactly? All the way over here. Oh, ironically, we're close to where I ended the last stream. Well, at least that guy was nice enough to not shove me. Unlike that other guy in Sumeru. Man, I wonder how long it's going to take to finish this quest. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't really do my bounties all that often unless I have help with me. Although the ones in Inazuma, depending, some of them aren't that difficult. But then there are other ones that kind of are. Oh, I missed her adorable little... the thing she does when she eats that whatever it is. The requests, however, yeah, I pretty much just do those off screen. Because they're kind of monotonous work, at least to me. And yep, here he is. He's still standing. Yeah. We went from Billy Joel to Elton John.
All right, then. Please excuse me. I'll leave you to it from here.
Okay. Thanks, Ipe.
Ipe, go away. Thank you for going away.
I apologize that your impromptu visit comes at a busy time for us, Commissioner. Otherwise, you can be sure that we would have prepared a more extravagant reception.
I don't mean to impose, Sir Kujo. In fact, I'm not here on official business at all. I heard the good news about yourself and Lady Hiragi. What a glorious marital alliance this shall be. Given the close ties between our clans, it seemed only right that I should come and offer the Kamisato clan's congratulations in person.
But yeah, I'm still wondering, what is this going to do to the hierarchy and structure of the governing clans now? If we have the two heads of two clans marry...
I'm truly honored. I hope the news didn't come as too much of a surprise.
Well, it kind of came as a surprise to a guy who I think had his heart set on Chisato.
Hey there! We came to congratulate you as well!
How have you been, you know, after Raiden Shogun literally curb stomped you to the ground and beat the living shit out of you? My eyes are happy to see you, at least.
Since the incident with the Takatsukasa clan, things in the Tenryou Commission have slowly started to stabilize.
Well, that's good. Hopefully the hospital bills and the hospital stay weren't all that terrible.
I'm still acclimating to the position of acting head of the clan. I just hope I'm up to the task, so I can live up to everyone's expectations.
You're far too modest. The public thinks very highly of you. They say you're hardworking, upright, and responsible.
And you actually have a hell of a lot of honor and a lot of courage to stand up to Raiden Shogun. Even though you were clearly outmatched and she still, like, wiped the floor with you.
I'm flattered, but I wouldn't have achieved anything without the support of my people. Thanks to them, everything is gradually stabilizing, and I finally had the chance to focus a little on my personal life.
Well, that's good to hear. And yeah, hopefully the hospital visit didn't eat into that.
Well, you're certainly making big progress in that department.
Yes, my eyes agree. You're about to be a married man soon. Sounds like it was worth sending that letter. You must be a smooth operator. Smooth operator.
Come on now, you're embarrassing me.
Oh, stop! You're embarrassing me!
Pardon me,
It's perfectly all right. Please, continue. I'm quite content to listen.
Yeah, you do look content to listen. You're just there kind of smiling the whole time.
It's a joyous occasion. Light-hearted is exactly how things should be. Really, who stays stony-faced when talking about a wedding?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe someone who just doesn't like the wedding at all. Okay, well, like I said, I'll eventually get to Kazuha's story quest, and I guess at that point everything will start to make sense. And the only reason I'm playing Ayatos right now is because I accidentally started it after I finished Jaimikos. And I'm just here like, to hell with it, I might as well finish what I started. Which also means I'm going to have to continue with the Yelan one, because I accidentally started that one too, off screen.
You're right. But I am curious to know, what's your honest opinion on the whole thing? Do you think it's too sudden?
Yeah, what do you think about it?
Of course not. Where there is true love, nothing should be allowed to stand in its way.
Man, this guy, it's like... I guess I can see why a lot of girls like him. Well, other than him apparently being, like, super good looking or whatever. Like, look at this guy. Like, he has the same kind of stance on true love that I do. Well, true love for everyone except me, because that's kind of... I'm still working on myself, so... Anyway.
No doubt people will offer you a colorful variety of opinions. But of course, you will have factored this into your decision, and I'm sure you are prepared for whatever challenges may lie ahead.
Indeed I am.
So, please be confident. When your mind is made up, you ought not be worried about things for which you are already well prepared. Nevertheless, there is just one small aspect of this that puzzles me a little.
Please, go ahead.
You've been working hard to bring the Tenryo Commission in line. This is positive, and no doubt the beginning of important change. But on the other side of this equation, Lady Hiragi's father, Hiragi Shinsuke, is still in prison.
Oh yeah, that did happen to him.
If you choose now, of all moments, to announce a marriage between the Hiragi and Kujo clans, the kinds of rumors that may begin to spread both among the general public and in the Kanjo Commission are not likely to be in either of your best interests.
Like what? Like maybe this was some kind of a coup to take over or something? Like the father of one clan is already in jail. The other one was revealed to be a traitor. Then we have these two young people kind of move in and take those positions. And yeah, I guess you could say that it might look kind of coincidental, and it could paint them in a bad light. I don't know.
Yeah. Couldn't have put it better myself, Sir Kamisato. This has been my biggest concern for quite a while now.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Of course, I totally forgot about what happened to Chisato's father.
Hiragi Shinsuke is firmly against me having any contact at all with Chisato. In the past, we've always had to communicate in secret by sending letters.
Hence my whole thing of saying like this was a regular Romeo and Juliet kind of relationship.
So although now may not look like the best timing for this marriage, it may well be the only opportunity we have.
In which case, you gotta take it.
Oh, that guy? Yeah, he acts like this sweet old man, but he was determined to make as much trouble for us as possible. Oh, he is the worst.
I know, and then he tried to keep us stuck on Rito for the longest time.
I can see where you're coming from, but you're only postponing the problem, not solving it. You will still have to face it sooner or later.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yes, I'm well aware of that. But since Chisato had the courage to ask me to marry her in spite of everything, how can I disappoint her?
Oh, I was about to say I was about to say the same thing. Oh, so she proposed to you. I mean, obviously not common, but I know it does happen. Although it does kind of make me wonder.
Well, sort of. She raised the idea in a letter, and after some initial hesitation, I went to meet her and have a serious conversation about our future. It's funny, actually, because when I formally proposed to her in person, she denied having ever written that letter. So coy.
Okay. So you formally proposed to her, but she kind of suggested the idea somehow.
Huh? Really?
She's just shy. I guess she's just pretty shy. Maybe she prefers things to be more implicit. Nah, maybe she's just shy.
She didn't say. She just acted confused by the whole thing. She really committed to it. I'll never forget the look on her face.
Wait a minute. Okay, what if... I would like to imagine he could tell the difference between someone else's handwriting and hers, but... Imagine if someone, like, made a fake letter and sent it to him. Basically kind of egging him on to propose to her, and that's why she's so surprised. Of course, I mean, I wasn't there, I wasn't at the meeting, so I can't really say.
Oh.
Are you having the same thought?
Anyway, as her boyfriend, I knew she was just pretending, so I played along and said, I was only joking about the letter, and I proposed.
It's joke.
After making some disgruntled noises about me making a stupid joke, she blushed and said yes. We spent that afternoon working through all the details of the wedding.
Okay. So you discussed it and decided on a date.
We did. I guess it was a chance to finally express our commitment to one another. clearly and completely. And you know what? I think it was about time.
What the? Huh? Is he the freaking Messiah? What? What is this? Is someone fixing the lighting somewhere? Oh god, see, it turned dark and it's still glowing behind him.
No matter what happens next, I will always be there for her as the one person she can always rely on.
Oh, give me a break.
Paimon, go to sleep.
Sorry, but Paimon's been wanting to say this the whole time. Is it just this dude, or does everyone in love act like this? He just won't stop talking.
Paimon, I want you to stop talking. Nothing can stop him from sharing his love story. I think he can't help it. So anyway, yeah. Paimon, go to sleep.
Apologies, my friends. And also to Sir Kamisato. I must sound like a fool.
You're a fool in love.
Far from it. On the contrary, seeing you so positively smitten puts my mind at rest.
Was there ever a doubt in your mind, though? And yeah, seriously, what was with the light behind his head? Like, is he really the freaking Messiah or something?
No surer evidence could there be of your true feelings and your commitment. If I had any reservations before, I certainly don't now. I wish you a joyous wedding when the day comes.
Yeah, even if it's kinda irritating to see you all smug like this, it's still a happy occasion. Good luck on the day, and have a happy wedding!
Paimon, go to sleep. Yeah, because they showed like, a moment ago they showed behind him and there was no light. Or there was no lamp. But now I'm just sort of like... was somebody messing with the lighting in the room or something?
Thank you all. It means a lot.
Yeah, see, there's nothing behind him.
We have some other business to attend to now. Until next time.
Very well. I'll see you out.
Yeah, see, where would the light have come from? Oh, he has more to say to me. Interesting. Let's see, were you thinking the same thing I was, or what? Or am I just being kind of a nervous Nelly, as they say? Well, I guess we'll find out as soon as the game stops loading. There we go. Maybe.
Busy. That must be true for anyone about to get married, right? It's a happy kind of busy, though.
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, me personally, I would think that a wedding is something that you should look forward to. Well, especially if it's your own. And it's just somebody that you're truly in love with.
You're right. Kujo Kamaji is on Cloud 9.
Yep. And apparently he's the freaking Messiah now.
What do you think, Traveler?
He seems genuinely happy, but I'm bothered by how the whole thing began.
He chalked it up to her being coy, but that doesn't sound like the Hiragi Chisato I know.
I knew it. So then did somebody make a fake letter to kind of egg him on to proposing to her?
It bothers me also. But, unfortunately, attempting to seek the truth of the matter would likely be fruitless.
How so?
Yeah, how come? Whenever we come across stuff like this on our adventures, we always find a way to get to the bottom of it.
That's right, girlfriend. Let me, my eyes, tell you why we do it.
I see. So that's how adventurers think. In my opinion, we face two obstacles in this case. Firstly, we have very little information to go on, and I must be cautious about taking a stance. This makes it difficult to investigate.
Yeah, this is a very sensitive matter.
Secondly, and more importantly, the person involved doesn't seem to care.
The person who may have crafted that fake letter.
If we intervene without his blessing, good intentions may lead to catastrophic results.
Or, no, we're talking about... what's his name? We'll ruin his marriage before it even starts. And, yeah. Definitely not a good thing.
You do have a point. Kamaji doesn't seem worried at all.
You know, Kamaji's so happy that he turned into the Messiah.
Everything in the world is intertwined. What looks like a simple outcome is often the result of multiple conflating reasons. Seeking the full truth would be a long and laborious process. It would be inefficient.
Speaking from experience, been here before. Deja vu, have you been in this place before?
Sort of. I have to take this approach, or the work of the Yashiro Commissioner would never be done. My opinion is something like this. When something strange happens, instead of trying to find out what could have caused it, it is better to look at the situation itself. If the outcome is positive, and no one was deceived or harmed in the process, then it is acceptable.
Okay, I mean, I can kind of get what you're aiming for, but... yeah, that's a good question. Are there really no negative consequences to this?
We don't know yet. After all, we don't know what Hiragi Chisato's thoughts are, do we?
Well, why don't we go see what she's thinking?
I have to say, I'm impressed by your ability to zero in on the issue from such a short meeting. Most insightful of you. You are thorough and thoughtful, just as my sister describes.
My eyes see everything.
Huh? But Chisato and Kamaji have already talked everything through, haven't they?
So they say.
Only if we are to take Kujo Kamaji at his word. But there are two sides to every story.
That's why I'm here, like, why don't we go talk to Chisato and see?
I wish to know Hiragi Chisato's angle on this.
Huh. Makes sense, but Paimon still doesn't quite get it.
Paimon, go to sleep.
Don't worry about it. I was planning to visit the Hiragi clan to deliver my best wishes anyway. Let's take the opportunity to hear her thoughts. If she's as committed as Kujo Kamaji, perhaps they can navigate the challenges ahead successfully. But if not... well, life isn't always a smooth journey.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me twice. Right, so now we're gonna go back to Rito, talk to Chisato. Okay, and more loading times. Oh wait, what am I doing? I don't need to do this anymore! Sorry, force of habit. I mean, obviously I can still get there, but yeah... I was like, oops, what am I thinking? Lizard. And yep, she is still sweeping this floor. And you two are still in trouble, I guess. And yeah, likewise, you're still cleaning this window with nothing. Nothing but your hand. Are you sure that's the best way to clean a window? I mean, I know I'm not a professional window cleaner, but still.
There is still much to prepare for the wedding. Should we also invite some prominent business leaders who frequently visit Rito?
At the very least, we should send them invitations.
I agree. Ah, hello there, Yashiro Commissioner.
To what do we owe the honor on this fine day?
Where's Chisato?
As it happens, I'm here regarding the same wedding I believe I heard you discussing just now. I come bearing the felicitations of the Kamisato clan.
Okay, so you finished your bounties. Well, yeah, well, I guess... Yeah, I'm gonna just leave my bounties for some other time. And yeah, the request, I'll do off-screen whenever I can. Well, first I would have to get through this a little bit. So I don't know how long you'd be willing to stick around for.
Would Lady Hiragi happen to be available at this moment?
Our lady is entertaining guests right now, and we're not entirely sure how long she will be.
But please, do come in. We will arrange some tea and snacks for you and your attendants.
Okay, another 15 minutes. Well, I guess it depends on how fast I can get through this next little segment here.
Hey, Paimon is not an attendant!
You're right, Paimon is not an attendant. She is annoying. Lumine is offended by that.
You misunderstand. These two are dear friends.
Right, she is emergency food too.
You're too kind.
Paimon, stop being in love with him.
We don't wish to impose. We'll just wander around in the general area.
We'll be stalking.
Apologies for the interruption while you're busy with preparations. Please, let us know once Lady Hiragi is available.
Nonsense, Commissioner. No imposition at all. This wedding is a joyful occasion, and all the other clans who serve the Hiragi clan are most delighted for them indeed. We're merely doing the best we can to make this wedding as grand an affair as possible.
Everyone's doing the same things that I saw them doing like however many months ago. And seriously, is that lady cleaning the windows properly? She's just wiping her hand over it.
When the time comes, we'll invite everyone in the clan and even the general public to attend.
That sounds splendid. We'll leave you to it.
Take care, Commissioner.
Seems like you guys talked a lot without actually saying anything.
Hence why I dislike small talk. Our timing was not ideal, but never mind. I spotted a stall on our way over where we can pass the time. The owner always manages to come up with novel ideas. I'm one of his regular customers.
Okay, well, I think I got this here, so I don't know if you already ran off to go do your dailies, but I guess technically I'm ready to go now. I think I found a little spot to like take a break in the quest to go do the bounties. But if not, well then I guess I'll just move on. I'll just destroy your trees then! Well, I can't. I can just whack them around to get some wood. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna assume that you're gone now. Okay, so I guess now we're gonna go over here. Oh, here's a stall.
Oh, it's Toki!
Ah, it's you! Good to see you again.
Oh my god, this guy with the eyebrows. Well, I seriously just cannot take these NPCs with that face seriously. Because they just look so angry all the time.
Seems like you're always showing up with a VIP in tow.
Oh? So you know the owner as well?
Yep, we tried his dango milk a while back with the almighty Shogun in Inazuma City.
Yup. And it kind of freaked him out a little bit.
Ah, I see. So you were involved in that.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'd caught wind of this dango milk, but I didn't know that it had anything to do with you two.
It was a twist of fate. It was unexpected, that's for sure.
I always order one of his creative drinks whenever I pass the stall. The flavor is always new and interesting. When I noticed he'd set up shop in Rito, I simply had to come by.
Oh, thanks to you all, my business is finally beginning to take off. More and more people are willing to give my creative cuisine a shot. It gave me the confidence to decide that I'm going to stick to creative cuisine from now on.
That's why he's so angry about it.
On the one hand, I wanted more people to be able to try out my culinary creations. On the other hand, I wanted my customers to experience the joy of being creative too.
Oh, that's interesting.
So I gave it a lot of thought and finally came up with an all-new business concept.
Sounds interesting. What is it this time?
I've decided to give complete creative control to the customer. I offer all sorts of ingredients, and they pick and choose whatever they want to mix with their milk or tea.
So basically, like, literally have it your way.
As well as dango, I now offer rice cake, purple potato balls, black sugar, and sunsettia.
Do they really all go well with milk?
I don't know.
Hard to imagine, but who knows? It could be delicious.
What if I were to choose some ingredients you don't have here? Would that be okay?
Well, I guess so. Any novel ideas you have, Commissioner, please feel free to tell me. I'll go buy the ingredients right away. The whole idea was to let my customers express their creativity freely. So of course, I shouldn't place restrictions on the ingredients if I can help it.
Excellent. There are a few things I'd like to try.
And then he takes out this 10-mile long paper.
Lavender melon, seagrass, and sea Ganoderma.
I actually have those.
What? You want to mix those with milk?
Yeah, so that way he can give it to Toma.
I do indeed. Why? What's wrong?
You really think that's gonna turn out tasting good?
It's all about the experience. The taste is secondary. It's great to try new things.
Okay. It's all about the experience. If it tastes like garbage, oh well. That's your logic?
Traveler, any thoughts?
Let's go with Dongo. You know what? Let's have fun with this.
Doesn't Paimon get a say in this? So this is peer pressure, huh? Well, alright then. Bring it on! Paimon can take it!
3 milks with sea Ganoderma, please.
Man almighty.
No problem. Give me a second, and I'll have them ready in just a moment.
The creative milk is finally ready.
Here, your milk is ready. Give it a try.
Somehow Paimon got it down eventually, but... Paimon feels lightheaded.
Does that mean Paimon is finally going to go to sleep?
I think it's all right. It has quite a fascinating texture.
I don't know if you should be saying that about milk.
Your review seemed pretty positive, but Paimon still thinks there are better combinations.
Taste is your key concern, yes?
Yes. When I have something to eat or drink, I would typically like it to be a taste that I enjoy and does not want to make me vomit.
Obviously, tasty food and drinks are some of life's most important pursuits.
Well said. If I could say the same was true for me, I believe I'd be a very content man.
In other words, you have too many other things to worry about.
Yes. No one has unlimited energy, and I try to conserve mine for the things that really count. To create some mental breathing room, I try not to overthink the less critical matters. Having my sister attend public events in my stead, and having Toma as housekeeper has also been a great help, and allowed me to focus.
We're just passing the time here, though, right? Is there anything else to think about than what we're doing right now?
1 or 2 things. Let's continue this discussion somewhere else. I noticed something before we left the Hiragi clan's residence.
You saw who Hiragi Chisato was meeting? You overheard those guys talking about something?
No, it was just a small detail. I was curious to know their thoughts on the wedding, so I asked them about it. Naturally, they responded that all other clans are happy for the Hiragi clan. But that's not the truth.
What do you mean?
Hiragi Shinsuke is still in prison, meaning the Kanjo Commission is the least stable in the Tri-Commission. Hiragi Chisato is the sole remaining pillar of her clan, but now she plans to marry into the Kujo clan. If I belonged to one of the assisting clans to the Hiragis, I would not be feeling optimistic about the future.
Yeah, because seriously, what would happen to the Hiragi clan after that?
But they didn't mention a word about that. They simply said they were delighted for them. These are not unintelligent people. I highly doubt it is because they simply do not realize.
I guess it is a bit strange.
I imagine they didn't want to discuss family issues in front of outsiders. But still, the more I think back over that conversation, the more it doesn't sit right. Keep a close eye on them, Hisashi.
Who?
Yes, sir.
Where did you come from? I guess... Well, apparently he's a ninja, so, yeah. He definitely lives up to his title.
Whoa! Where did you come from?
This is one of my most trusted members of the Shumatsuban. He's been quietly watching out for us this whole time.
Clearly.
Merely doing my duty, sir.
Keep a close watch on the clan representatives we met today.
Well received. I'm on the case.
Oh, and I almost forgot. That milk I just had? Please order one more and deliver it to Toma.
Yep. You're gonna get him in on the torture too.
As you wish, sir.
Oh no, poor Toma.
Sorry, Toma. Good luck, Toma. You're gonna need it.
Sir Kamisato, Lady Hiragi's previous engagement is now concluded. She's waiting for you in the courtyard.
Thank you kindly. Let's go and see Hiragi Chisato.
Alright. Let's see how that goes. Or wait, does he say anything about the milk?
Thanks for coming. Hope to see you again. Maybe this whole creativity theme really will work out.
Nope, I guess he's just okay as long as people are actually participating. No matter how awful the results might be. And yep, see, here they are. She's still doing whatever, and she's been sweeping this spot for the rest of eternity.
Hi, nice to see you again, Chisato.
I heard that Sir Kamisato had brought some guests, but I didn't know it was you two.
It's been a while, Lady Hiragi. How have you been faring?
This is a rare privilege, Sir Kamisato. It is not often that I have the chance to meet you, let alone here in the comfort of my own home. I'm doing very well indeed, thank you. You must be so busy. Thank you so much for taking the time to come and congratulate Kamaji and I. It really means a lot.
But of course. The Tri-Commission are the servants of the Shogun, and we should look out for one another. In fact, we visited Sir Kujo just now. It's clear that he's very much looking forward to the wedding. Perhaps his joy is infectious, for I am now feeling rather elated myself. I sincerely wish you a joyful wedding and a blissful marriage.
Thank you for your kind words. This was not an easy decision to make. We will both have to work harder from now on.
Is this Erica Lindbeck voicing her? Or, not Erica Lindbeck, Erica Mendez. Ah. It sounds a little bit like her. Maybe just a little bit.
I'm sure the news will cause something of a stir. But come what may, we will stand as one and face whatever the future throws at us, together.
Yeah, because I can Sort of hear a little bit of the Catherine voice in her. I don't know. I could always be wrong.
Sounds like things are pretty tough for you, Chisato.
Yes. To be honest, I'm still a little nervous about it all. But Kamaji has been so supportive. His promises have comforted me a lot.
It sounds like you have some considerable reservations, Lady Hiragi.
Yes. Well, there are so many things I need to consider. In case you were wondering, I was not actually entertaining VIPs just now. I was in fact meeting with one of the Kanjo Commission's officers, Shinojo.
Oh, really? Him?
Mm-hmm. He charged in all of a sudden and said that he had something very important to tell me.
Oh, God. Like, I love you! And I want to be with you for the rest of my life! Something like that.
He didn't mince his words. Basically, he doesn't want me to marry Kamachi.
He finally went there.
He has always been a calm and contained person who never acts out of line. I was quite shocked to see him so agitated. But despite all that, what he was saying made a lot of sense. He thinks that now is a bad time for this wedding to happen.
He doesn't want the wedding to happen at all. He wants to be with you.
He pointed out that I am like the final pillar propping up my clan. If I marry into the Kujo clan, that pillar is taken away. There will no longer be a voice of authority in the Hiragi clan. And it could be a disastrous move for my personal image, too.
It's just two families becoming one big family, though, right? What's the big deal?
I think it's a bigger deal than just that. Considering what both of these two families represent.
Traditionally, in Inazuma, clan affiliation influences every facet of life. After the wedding, Lady Hiragi will belong to the Kujo clan. The Kanjo Commission's attitude toward you may undergo some significant changes thereafter.
Precisely. This is a terrible thing to be saying, but I'm starting to have second thoughts. Maybe I went along with it all too easily. Maybe I allowed myself to be pushed into this. I'm so sorry. I can't believe I'm making my guests listen to me complaining.
It's either Erica Mendez or the lady who voices Raiden Shogun herself. Which would be a little ironic.
No problem at all. The Ashiro Commission has a duty to listen to you. Now that I've heard your concerns, I should offer to help you as best I can. For instance, by helping you gather your thoughts on the matter. Now, we heard from Sir Kujo that his decision to tie the knot was prompted by a letter he received from you.
Which I'm still questioning if he actually, or rather, if the letter came from her or not.
But we've also heard that you did not write that letter. Sir Kujo thought that perhaps you were just being coy. Oh, dear. Perhaps I should have kept that part to myself.
He said the quiet part loud and the loud part quiet.
What? But that was... It was just a prop in his playful proposal, wasn't it? It was clearly purpose designed, what with all the fancy lettering and so on.
Fancy lettering, you say?
Huh.
So I am to understand that had it not been for this letter, you two may not have chosen this moment to be wed?
I think that's what we're getting at here. So then that letter really was just to egg him on to go and propose to her.
When it comes down to it, yes, I think so. Oh, do you mean to say that this letter is not what I thought it to be?
Possibly.
Sir Kujo maintains that the letter was penned by your hand.
Huh? But then... how did...
Either way, it's wonderful to see how much you both trust one another. In that sense, you could say that the origin of the letter is ultimately not of great importance.
Even though I think it's very important.
Who knows? Perhaps Sir Kujo was the one being coy. After all, he had no particular reason to be forthcoming with us about the details of his playful proposal.
I understand. As you say, ultimately, the origin of the letter doesn't matter.
I think it does matter.
But my position does matter. Kamaji and I thought that we needn't worry about anything that lies ahead, because we can face it all together. But now, I think I should give it some more thought.
Marriage is the most important decision of your life. Don't let yourself regret it.
Yep. Do not rush into something as important as a marriage. Especially if you are having all these sort of second thoughts, anxieties, and whatever else swirling around in your mind.
It is also part of the Yashiro Commission's job to help people through difficult times. I say this as an advocate for you personally, and for the Hiragi clan. Please, do not be compelled by circumstances to make any decision that goes against your will. To be together with the one you love is a sacred thing. It is my earnest wish that both of you may enjoy a bright and beautiful future, not a bittersweet one.
I'll take to heart every word you have said to me. I can't thank you enough, Sir Kamisato. I'll think very carefully about your advice.
All that matters is that you follow your heart. Since you'll be needing some time to think things over, we will excuse ourselves now.
Oh, wait! Let me see you out.
Thank you, Lady Hiragi, but there will be no need. Traveler, let's find somewhere to talk.
Yep, this is definitely an interesting turn of events.
What should I do? Oh, Kamaji.
Okay, where are we heading? Yep, this brings back memories. What? Store owner taking taking store name suggestions.
Competition is now underway. Take part and win your
Hiragi Chisato is on a totally different page than Kujo Kamaji.
Yeah, she sounds like she's kind of losing her mind and overwhelmed.
Ayato, why did you give her such vague suggestions? Couldn't you just have told her what you'd do in her position? Because Paimon's pretty sure you have an idea.
I've said everything I can, given the Yashiro Commission's stance. Interfering too much with other commissions' domestic issues will only create trouble.
Yeah, so I guess he has to maintain some level of professionalism.
The more I think about it, the stranger this all seems. But Hiragi Chisato has yet to see it. We must be vigilant.
Strange? In what way?
Someone wants Hiragi Chisato to be married as soon as possible, and if my guess is right, it is someone from within the Kanjo Commission. This person is presumably also responsible for the mysterious and misleading letter.
I guess that makes sense. Meaning they have ill intentions and would like to see the Hiragi clan fall apart.
Think about this. A lowly officer is greatly worried about Hiragi Chisato's future, while the heads of the supporting clans ostensibly have no concern at all. It doesn't add up. When someone's words and actions do not match, you need to infer their intentions from their behavior.
So is someone trying to get Hiragi Chisato into trouble? Or is someone coveting her position?
Yes. It's a smart strategy. Far superior to the one adopted by the Tenryou Commission's Takatsukasa clan. Even had the forged letter failed and been seen for what it was, there would have been no repercussions. They could simply have explained it away as a misguided but well-meaning matchmaking attempt by a member of the family. But if the letter were to achieve its goal, as it has so far, the perpetrator would successfully weaken the Hiragi clan without ever having to lift a finger against them, all under the guise of simply encouraging a wedding.
Yep. And essentially they could fall apart.
With Hiragi Chisato having married into the Kujo clan and the head of the Hiragi clan in prison, challenges to the Hiragi clan's leadership would begin to emerge throughout the ranks of the Kanjo Commission. Eventually, another clan would take the Hiragi clan's place.
So that's what would happen. A reasonable theory, but it's just a theory. A game theory. Thanks for watching. Okay, no. Ultimately, there's no evidence. It's all just speculation. Although I do think that he's on the money there.
Actually, we have evidence. His name is Shinojo.
Oh, that guy.
Shinojo?
Well, yeah, I guess just him acting out like that is more than enough, so to say.
He should be back by now.
Yes, sir.
That's the second time you've done that! I'm gonna deal with this.
Did they take one of the Kanjo Commission officers away?
Yes. His name is Shinojo.
They took him away?
As I expected.
Oh boy.
They cannot afford to let this opportunity pass them by. They have to act now while the Hiragi clan is at its weakest. Hiragi Chisato had been persuaded by Kujo Kamaji, and the wedding was sure to go ahead. But, after Chisato's meeting with Shinojo, she began to have second thoughts. In their eyes, Officer Shinojo has interfered with their plan.
But why did they suspect him and not us?
Someone was eavesdropping on our conversation with Chisato the entire time. That's why I was a little reserved.
In addition to, I guess, maintaining that professionalism.
No way! Whew. Lucky Paimon didn't say anything stupid!
You mean like all the time?
But Chisato got what you meant about the letter though, right?
Hopefully.
I think so. But whoever is behind this will not allow their plan to fail now. They will not be inclined to respect Hiragi Chisato's own wishes. Her stance was so passive that she was easily manipulated, treated like a pawn, with even her marriage becoming a battleground for political power play. Despite all of this, she still believed that a happy future was awaiting her. When she formally marries into the Kujo clan, She will lose her title as daughter of the Hiragi clan, her position in the Kanjo Commission, and above all, her independence.
Marriage is such a trap.
Ironic. We have to stop her, or we've got to stop her. We can't let this evil plan come to fruition.
Easier said than done. The perpetrators are manipulating everything from the shadows, letting unsuspecting pawns do their work. This is what makes their approach so smart. We, meanwhile, are out in the open. If we attempt to stop this wedding from happening, we will become the villains of the story and face immense public backlash.
So what are we gonna do?
At this stage, if the perpetrators wish to maintain control over the situation, their only option is to come out from the shadows and bare their fangs. I will wait for that moment to arrive.
And that's almost kind of like playing with fire, though.
But first things first. We must go and rescue Shinojo. He has done nothing wrong and does not deserve to be punished. Tell me where Shinojo is. We'll head off right now.
The truth is also a lie. Actually, where am I even going? Yeah, it'd probably be better if I just warp over here and walk that way. Okay, let's see. Over here. No, I guess down this way. Yeah, it's down this way. Investigate the situation inside the cave.
What are you doing? Release Shinojo this instant!
Stop this at once.
It's the Yashiro Commissioner.
Oh my god, he has the face and the bad haircut.
Well, we take orders from our master. No one else.
Really? Then please, excuse me.
Where are the guards?
Get them! Be still.
Here's a man who can literally kill you 5 times before you hit the ground. Oops, I meant to go for those guys, but...
Mind the deluge.
Blast. Let's go.
Curses! Foiled again.
We must report to Master right away.
Lumine is angry.
Hey, get back here!
Lumine is angry, but from a different angle.
No need to follow them. We need bait to catch the fish anyway. Leave them be. I think I saw a key fall to the ground during the fight. Let's free Shinojo first. But in all the chaos, it must have been kicked to one side.
Yeah, because I was wondering, like, I was going to wait for you, but then I just got impatient and I just said, screw it. I'm just going to keep going through this.
What the? It's a tanuki? Oh, don't tell Paimon that the tanuki took it!
Let's follow it and see.
It's either a tanuki or a certain small sleepy girl. Can we talk to him?
Oh, thank the gods you're here! Please help me!
Well, I need the key to do that. He's dancing! Yeah, and I mean, like I said, I can always do the commissions and or the bounties another time. Yeah, like they'll always refresh every week, so not the end of the world. Okay, where in the world did this... There we go. Give me the key! Give me the key already. Okay, he's dancing. Ah. Random torch. Oh, there it is. It's right there. Kinda disappointed it was not the sleepy girl, but oh well. Yeah, I guess what reason would she have to steal the cage key? No! I'm not gonna... Okay, let's be real here. If Snow don't jump...
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just saying, because Sayu so far doesn't really see a whole lot of story. At least, I don't know if she has a hangout mission or whatever, but, you know, at least to have her be more involved.
It was terrifying. They said they were going to throw the cage into the sea with me still inside.
So basically they wanted you to sleep with the fishes.
Oh, wait! You have to listen to me. Lady Chisato's wedding. It's all part of a scheme. Someone's trying to use the wedding for their own ends.
Calm down, Shinojo. It's okay. We know about all that.
We just want to know who it is so we can go tell them to stop doing this shit.
Huh?
Our suspicions were roused to this possibility. And so far, everything is unfolding rather as we expected. Those behind this plan are not going to give up easily. Their next move is imminent. We must devise sufficient countermeasures.
Yashiro Commissioner, you're personally going to take action?
This situation has consequences for the whole Tri-Commission, and the stability of all Inazuma is at stake. My hitherto neutral stance ends now.
So that means you're finally going to do something?
The almighty Shogun has always despised these pathetic power games. As a commissioner, I am a servant of the Shogun, and it is therefore my duty to handle these tiresome matters on her behalf.
That's true.
Shinojo, don't return to your post yet. Find somewhere safe and stay hidden. Traveler, Paimon, let's get out of here.
A short while after leaving.
Well, if it isn't the Yashiro Commissioner.
Well, that didn't take long now, did it?
I hear you showed up here with no explanation and attacked my men.
Well, they were the ones holding a guy prisoner. Also, tattletales!
You wouldn't happen to be carrying out some sort of secret mission, now would you?
I should be asking you that question.
I heard that someone was taking the law into their own hands. As a responsible official of Inazuma, I could not in good conscience stand idly by. Shinojo may be your retainer, but the law does not grant you the right to abuse him.
That's right, girlfriend.
Abuse? Nonsense. I was just teaching him a lesson.
By locking him in a cage and apparently threatening to throw him into the water to sleep with the fishes.
Out of nowhere, a low-ranking officer decides to barge in on Lady Hiragi and start spouting out the most absurd and insulting nonsense one can imagine. A truly egregious loss of decorum. I dare say, the poor lady was terrified.
So, you're saying that you know absolutely nothing of the reasons for his actions? Because otherwise, why would you describe it as out of nowhere?
Two people from two different clans are getting married. That's all there is to it. And yet this young gentleman took it upon himself to fabricate a nonsensical disaster story around it. How should I know what he was thinking? Even if she marries into the Kujo clan, Lady Hiragi will always be the daughter of the Hiragi clan and the most distinguished member of the Konjo Commission.
You sure about that?
We are, and always will be, her loyal assistants. It's our duty to see that she never has to worry about anything.
Is that an Onikabuto in the background? Yeah, sorry, I'm distracted by the background right now.
Loyalty and duty are our guiding principles. Not only did this guard show no regard for either, he went out of his way to upset our lady. How could one do such a thing? Even if we put it down to a rare moment of impulsivity, I have to say, I'm surprised to see one of such noble standing as yourself rushing to his defense.
Yeah, I think it is an Onikabuto. Anyhow.
Darn it! This guy is good. Annoyingly good.
He's a slime ball. But he's also difficult to argue against. Yep, that's the unfortunate part.
Funny. I'm suddenly reminded of an anecdote I'd like to share with you. There's not been a dull moment since I took up my post in the Yashiro Commission. Every day I've been exposed to new and fascinating things. For instance, a merchant from abroad once told me about a curious kind of bird with the most extraordinarily long tongue. So long, in fact, that you can tie 2 knots in the portion of it that extends out of its beak.
Is it that weird Sumeru bird?
I'm sure someone as erudite as yourself could be able to guess what people do with these unusual avians.
Keep them as pets.
You'd think, wouldn't you? But there's a catch. You see, this bird is of no use to humans whatsoever, and certainly doesn't make a suitable pet. If you catch one, the best thing you can do is actually cut its tongue off and throw it out of the window.
Okay.
The reason they give is this. The longest tongue has the most to say, but don't be deceived as it chirps away, lest the song it sings lead you astray.
You... I say, Yashiro Commissioner, are you here simply to mock the Kanjo Commission?
No, we're here to mock you.
Far from it. In my mind, the Kanjo Commission is made up of honorable individuals, upright and forthright, conscientious and loyal. It is unbecoming of such people to resort to lies, deception, and filibustering, all as part of a plan to remove Lady Hiragi from her position in the Kanjo Commission.
Yashiro Commissioner, please don't make accusations without any evidence.
The evidence is standing right in front of me, is it not? I have a credible witness who can confirm you were quick to try and make him disappear as soon as he said something that you did not like. Ugh, dear me. I can't believe the Grand Matsura clan is now represented by someone with less of a sense of loyalty than even an ordinary servant. You studied hard and took a government position, only to make it to where you are now just to play these petty power games behind the scenes. I'm not sure whether it's because you're smart enough to play the system, or too foolish to know any better. In your years of service to the Shogun, not only have you managed to glean nothing good from the people around you, you have also let yourself be blinded by self-interest. And now you have ruined your once bright future. I'm not angry, Mr. Matsura. I just feel sorry for you.
I'm not angry, I'm just entirely disappointed in you.
Is that right? Then tell me, if you're so bright, what exactly do you think you can do to me?
I don't know, can we get him arrested?
This is at most a Kanjo Commission issue. We'll handle this amongst ourselves.
And even his voice, he sounds so snooty.
You are reaching rather outside of your bounds, Yashiro Commissioner. If you seek to involve yourself in other clans' affairs, might I be so bold, then, as to question your motives in doing so? I think you are simply opposed to an alliance between the Kanjo Commission and Tenryo Commission, because the new balance of power in the Tri-Commission would be a threat to you personally. So you come here with an elaborate excuse to try and break up this marriage.
So, that's how you view it. Well, I have to admit, you clearly are far more talented than I at monitoring the power balance within the Tri-Commission.
It's too bad that there is no option to bitch slap him in this game.
Let me be crystal clear. This wedding is going to happen, and nothing is going to change that. The notices have already been sent out. All of Inazuma City knows about it now.
Oh no!
Most of the public weren't aware that Kujo Kamaji and Hiragi Chisato were courting. But you can bet it's all anybody's talking about now. Once the notices go out, that's it. The wedding is a sure thing, even if it hasn't happened just yet.
Can't we just say, oops, we made a mistake?
I see. It seems like I was wrong.
So suddenly we see eye to eye?
No.
I had expected you to at least be smarter than most. But it seems that I was gravely mistaken.
It seems you're just a damn idiot.
Kamisato Ayato! You... How dare you!
You've made your move. Now, I suppose it's time I made mine.
So now we're gonna watch this 4D game of chess play out, I guess.
What do you mean?
Do you seriously think this marriage will bring the Kanjo Commission and the Tenryo Commission together?
No, apparently it's gonna destroy one clan and cause the former head to lose her independence. How dare you not let him get away with his evil scheme? He's clearly the bad guy here, not this douchebag. Who seriously has like one of the most slappable faces right now.
Isn't it at all possible that the Kanjo Commission becomes marginalized as a consequence of this union? Goodness me. Well, I've learned a great deal from talking to you. That will be all for now. If you would excuse me, I shall take my leave.
Hey! Hey! What was all that? Paimon didn't follow at all.
Paimon, go to sleep.
They had their scheme, but fortunately I was prepared. As I said, they ended up coming out from the shadows and revealing themselves.
I know, a lot sooner than I thought they would. He literally just came out of nowhere after those guys went and tattled.
Let's see how things are in Inazuma City. Then, I'll take you through the details of my plan.
Yeah, is everybody literally talking about this marriage right now? Let's see... Check using the bulletin board. I hardly ever use that thing, though. Okay, so we're gonna... Yeah, Inazuma City. Like, I don't think I've ever used the bulletin board in Inazuma City even once. Like, why would I when I just have to go to the Yashiro clan estate to get some important stuff like the bounties and whatever. Oh well.
Look at this. The daughter of the Kanjo Commission's Hiragi clan and the master of the Tenryou Commission's Kujo clan are getting married.
I hardly get any friend requests at all these days. Well, at least me personally, as long as they're helpful and they don't cause me any trouble, then okay, but yeah, like some of them, well, if anything, the one part that I do have some problems is when I'm in the middle of something and I'm like, I don't know who you are, why are you trying to join me?
Sounds like an all-around perfect match, don't you think?
For sure. I'm just surprised. It seems very sudden. I hadn't heard a single word about it until now.
Oh my god, there's another guy with a bad haircut right behind you.
Good luck to them, I say. I'm sure it must have been a hard decision.
Looks like the wedding is definitely going ahead.
It's still too early to make that conclusion. Our adversary wants to push this marriage past the point of no return. However, we can still beat them at their own game. But only if Kujo Kamaji is willing to help us.
So we want to basically knock him off of Cloud 9, make him stop being the Messiah, and possibly go back on the marriage. Also, you are a Catherine face. And someone needs to get you a barber! Let's see, how many friends do I have anyway in this game? Oh well, I guess it's really not a problem with me since... But I guess if you are like close to the limit, then yes, it can be a problem. But yeah, it's like, nope, I literally... Like, some of these people, I don't even know. Like, some of these here that are like last online 31 days ago kind of makes me wonder. But anyhow.
Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go.
I know, Kuching, stop being so grumpy. You're at 53. Yeah, and I'm at 29, so at least I won't have to worry about that problem for a while. And that would only be if I had like a sudden influx of people wanting to like friend request me and whatever. Which, yeah, I don't know how that would happen. I would probably have to become like some kind of super huge big name streamer or whatever. Either that or just be so stupidly good at the game that everyone wants help from me or something. Which I am neither. So... what are you looking at? Kuching is just gonna stare at you all grumpy. Yeah, seriously, look at how grumpy she is. Maybe it is the Spotlight characters. Like, if we're going off of what I said before, like either a big name streamer or you're like super good that everyone wants help from you. Maybe everyone does think that you're like so super good that they all want to have help from you. Oh my god! His hands are chopped off from some point. Oh, she's looking at this map. Oh, well then, yeah, I can imagine a lot of people would like a C2 Zhongli to help him out. Like, right now, my only saving grace is I have a C1 Mona, and my Noelle is, like, stupidly broken in some ways. She's like a little juggernaut. Hello, may I stare into your soul today? Okay, at least I can see her do it now.
Welcome. I just heard that the news of my wedding has been officially announced.
Yup, indeed it has been. And you're the talk of the town.
It seems so sudden. I wasn't ready yet.
Well, yeah, I mean, considering this was literally sprung up on you because of a misleading letter.
Yeah, about that, it's kinda complicated.
Let me my eyes tell you about it all.
I see. So someone's trying to take advantage of our marriage.
Yup. All because they want to use it as some kind of power play move.
If you proceed with the wedding, the repercussions for you are likely to be minimal. But we must take Lady Hiragi's situation into consideration.
Yeah, apparently her position would be in a lot more danger, and as he put it, she would lose her independence.
I've previously considered this possibility. But in the end, we're getting married for true love. And I've promised her that I'll do everything in my power to protect her.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to listen to us to call off the marriage.
I understand where you're coming from, but to be frank, she should not need your protection.
You know, that's true. Because at some point, a relationship like that would end up with her being like too codependent on him. which would be unhealthy for the both of them in the end. It should be a two-way street.
Or, to put it another way, you have tacitly admitted that Lady Hiragi will need your help to get through the hard times ahead, which perhaps suggests that, deep down, you realize all she stands to lose.
Which is a lot.
I don't mean to criticize you. It is natural to want to protect our loved ones. You're an intelligent and gentle person, and I'm sure you would have been able to think about this more objectively were you not so emotionally involved in the situation.
Yeah, I guess everything is just kind of like clouding his judgment a little bit.
I'm sure you admire Lady Hiragi for being the independent, gentle, resilient, and strong-willed person she is. For the sake of marrying you, this wonderful woman will become someone who has to depend on you for the rest of her life.
Which is like, does that really sound like a good idea? Like, yeah, essentially you would be kind of taking away her independence based on the societal hierarchy in this area.
Are you really okay with that?
Yeah, like it doesn't sound like such a good idea for her now anymore, does it?
I love her with all my heart, and would do anything to make her happy.
But
that's why I cannot abide to see her suffer or be manipulated by other people. Yashiro, Commissioner, you're right. It was naive and selfish of me to take things this far.
Yeah, so I guess you're not the Messiah anymore.
But it's too late now, isn't it? There are notices everywhere.
We can just say that those notices are a joke. I don't know. Or a huge misunderstanding, which this marriage basically is.
I have a plan, but it needs a villain.
Can it be the guy with the slappable face?
Sir Kujo, in order for my plan to work, you and I must both play the role of antagonists. But it is not without its risks.
Okay, yeah, I can definitely see a lot of risks going into that. You're basically risking the Kujo and Kamisato clans' names right there.
Are you willing to help?
If there's a way to salvage this, then let's hear it.
I've told the people at the Kanjo Commission that the marriage isn't going to unify the Kanjo Commission and the Tenryou Commission. On the contrary, it's a terrible idea that will marginalize the Kanjo Commission. The context for this is that they are planning to use this marriage to bring down the Hiragi clan, and the key to their success is coming up against no resistance to the marriage from the Tenryou Commission.
Yep.
But what if we were to imagine for a moment that since the affairs of the Vision Hunt Decree, the Tenryou Commission has been planning to make a move against the weakened Kanjo Commission?
Which sounds legit.
The only reason you have been hesitant to act since taking over the Tenryou Commission is because you care about Lady Hiragi's feelings. And so, your plan is to liaise with the Yashiro Commission, to marry her and bring her out of the Kanjo Commission as soon as possible. Once that is achieved, as the person in charge of the Tenryou Commission, you no longer have any reason to hesitate.
I see. This is an ingenious plan. It takes advantage of the situation perfectly.
This will make Hiragi Chisato indispensable.
Exactly. Our purpose is to change Lady Hiragi's position from an unnecessary burden to an indispensable asset. By doing so, we can even strengthen her position in the Kanjo Commission. Once our adversaries realize how the network of connections behind the scenes really looks, They'll do their utmost to stop this wedding from happening. Then, we simply leave them to clear up the mess they've created.
Got it.
So the network of connections? This is all way too complicated for Paimon. Can you just tell us what you need us to do?
Paimon, go to sleep.
We have to make sure that the behind-the-scenes story comes to the attention of our dear friends in the Kanjo Commission.
Our dear friends.
Matsura, with whom I spoke earlier, will now be fearing the worst. No doubt he'll be on the lookout for the first sign of a crisis. In that case, he will almost certainly have placed informants throughout Inazuma City. What we need to do is to use these informants as a breeding ground for our fake intel.
So basically we're just gonna feed them false info. And really make them lose their minds.
Sir Kujo, there are certain things that I need you to attend to personally.
A while later...
Most time. My ninja has located one of the informants. Let's go and see if he'll take the bait.
Okay. Where are we heading to? Oh, just outside of this area here. Wait, when Pyro meets Dendro, I mean, doesn't burning already occur anyway? I mean, it makes sense, but I'm just here like... It's still burning. Wow, I landed right on top of it.
That person is one of Matsura's informants. Let's follow him. Be careful not to get seen.
Oh great, another one of these little missions. Sometimes these are annoying. Mostly just because sometimes I can't tell like where they're at.
Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Maybe, but from the look on his face, it seems like something much more serious. He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
Oh, okay. Just in time! Yeah, it literally is 3 AM on the dot. And I have more commissions to do after this. Where is he going? I'm not here right now, you can't see me. Okay, so we basically have to follow Hideo Kojima.
People to Rito. I guess it must have something to do with the wedding. I think in all there must have been about 100 people so far.
That doesn't sound good. What could be going on? I hope it's just Sir Kujo Kamaji being overcautious.
Don't mind me, I'm just picking berries. Totally not doing anything.
Fast. But it appears Master's fears may be well placed. There's no way they sent this many people just to escort the bride. I have to investigate.
As expected. Let's follow him.
Where is he going? Do I have to do it again?
Wow! It's like the whole Tenryo Commission is here.
I was about to say, I can't see a damn thing, though! Okay, well, I guess now I can see them.
Excuse me, has something happened on this road? I'm a businessman passing through, and it's a little disconcerting to see this place so heavily guarded.
My name is Hideo Kojima.
Ah, please don't be alarmed. As I'm sure you've heard, the wedding of Sir Kujo Kamaji and Lady Hiragi Chisato will take place any day now. Sir Kujo decided to send for Lady Hiragi ahead of time and have her live in Inazuma City during the run-up to the wedding.
Huh, okay.
I see.
We are here to clear the way for Lady Hiragi.
So get out of the way, chump!
Not just us either. You'll see more Tenryo Commission members as you go further along. We're all here for the same duty.
Isn't this a little excessive?
Sir Kujo holds Lady Hiragi in the highest regard and wants to treat her with the utmost respect from beginning to end.
I understand. Sorry to disturb your work. Drat. It's exactly as Master feared.
Curses! Foiled again!
They say they're here to guard the road, but really they're poised to attack if Master doesn't allow Lady Hiragi to leave Rito. Wait, no. If Lady Hiragi does leave, they'll have all the more reason to strike. But we're in no state to defend against a Tenryo Commission attack. I must tell Master right away.
Yeah, go run home to your master. And go tattle and do whatever else.
He ran off again.
He looked like he'd seen a ghost. Now he realizes how serious the situation is.
That should do it. The seeds have been sown. In this atmosphere, mounting suspicion will nurture fear among the Kangjo Commission. Now, we wait patiently for it to grow and ferment. The calm before the storm is always the part that unsettles people the most.
Are they really gonna own up and apologize just like that?
Yeah, that sounds like almost asking for too much from them.
If you're curious to find out, you can visit the Hiragi clan in Rito in a couple of days. I have some other business to attend to, so I won't be spending any more time on this situation.
And just like that, he's gone again.
In any case, we've made our move. It's only a matter of time before they give up and surrender.
Why are you so confident?
This is not my first time.
Deja vu, I've been in this place before.
Well then, goodbye for now. I truly hope that things will work out in Hiragi Chisato's best interests.
And we'll never see him again.
He left kind of abruptly. Are things really gonna turn out like he predicted?
Let's keep an eye on things until the end. I'm a little worried about Hiragi Chisato.
Paimon too. Well, let's go to Rito again in 2 days.
Alright. Wait for 2 days. Well, I might as well just use the time I have to get some of these commissions done. No better time to do it than now, I'd say. Okay, let's see. Let's see, just really quick. Yeah, I guess her defense could be a little bit better. Unfortunately, I don't really have... Well, actually... You know what? Maybe I will just go with this one. I want to at least keep that other one just in case I decide to switch back. Oops. Okay, nope, not getting rid of that one. Oh, no, not that one. It's like, yeah, I know, kind of a weird spot to just decide to start doing this all of a sudden, but after watching Nilu kind of fight earlier, I've just been here, well, not just earlier, but when I was doing some of the off-screen stuff, I just had some thoughts here like, maybe I should try something a little bit different, and that's why I want to keep that other artifact at level 20 in case I decide I want to go back to it. And plus, I mean, energy recharge is good for her, though. At least I would think so. Okay, yeah, I mean, she still has a lot of HP. Her defense is a lot better now. And, well, I mean, obviously her attack could still use some work. But I guess for the time being, I won't be too concerned with that. Maybe I will also get rid of the last of these, like, 4-star gladiator things. Still gonna keep the maiden stuff because I'm still not sure what to really have for... Well, I mean, Diana's going to be using the maiden, but I still have a lot of things to kind of figure out. Come to think of it, I don't know if I even really use this. I mean, I did use the Scholar as a placeholder for some characters. But I don't know if it would be good as a long-term sort of thing. I mean, ideally, yes, I would want Nilu to have a lot of HP, but now that I'm thinking about it, she also needs that energy recharge, otherwise she won't really be able to do her bursts or anything that often. And that's going to definitely be a problem. And I'm just here like, what else can I get rid of? Yeah, I just feel like the Instructor, the Scholar, some of those I'm never going to use because there's better ones out there. Yeah, fact, maybe that's what I'll just do. Like, yeah, I don't know if I'm even ever gonna use them. And almost done here. And then I have some 5-star gambler stuff, so I guess it's kind of negligible. Oh, but wait. It'll max it out anyway. Okay. Now she's looking a little better. Keyword a little better, but yeah, I'm still just gonna kind of keep this as like a trial basis.
With sword comes shadow. With all my strength. Dance with the waves. Speed of light.
I'll be back. Following orders. Feeling lucky today.
Incoming. Hey. Here. All eyes on me. Speed of light. Cut to the chase.
There we go. Okay. Good night. Yeah, it's already 3:20, so I don't know. Hopefully, if this story quest is almost over, I might just end the stream here and call it a night as well. Or morning. God, I swear. Of course, calling it a morning doesn't make sense. Well, you know what I mean. Okay, this... Okay. Yeah, this guy. Here, okay. Wait a minute, this... Yeah, I've met this guy a few times. Okay, well, let's see here. Right, he said bird eggs fresh from the nest. So I can't just give him the bird eggs I have, for one thing. Well, that means I have to go all the way up there for that. Well, hold the phone here. Is there a... At least, not that I can think of at the moment. Jeez. You're really gonna have me climbing all the way up there? Like, why does it specifically have to be these bird eggs? Like, no normal person would want to do this for eggs. But then obviously I guess he's not really a normal person. Let me see. The hell? Well, I made it, but okay, so apparently just look for the objective in the area. That looks like a nest. Please be a nest. There it is, I think. Oh, there's only 2 of them? Damn it, why? And getting up here was one thing, but now it's like... Nope, you don't have enough eggs. Go get more. Okay, here we go. God almighty. Okay, here's your silly eggs. And, oh my... You're lucky I have one. Synthetia are kind of the harder ones to get a hold of sometimes for me. Like, why don't you just ask for berries? At one point I had like 600 of those. Paimon never lands. They might be joking. You never go home empty-handed, but you do catch junk that you cannot eat. Unless this package has food inside of it. Okay, touring light show. Let's see, okay. Yeah, at least the commissions that he gives are probably like one of the more tedious ones. Only because you might have to get some kind of ingredient that's like way out of the way. Like, case in point, getting those eggs. But then other times, I just had to go fight some mushrooms. That were crowded around the ingredient that I needed. So I guess it just depends, really. Oops! I caught up to it! That didn't take long, did it? Okay, and I think this is another one of those bouncing mushroom ones. I guess we'll see. Oops, where is it? Okay, there it is. And yep, sure enough, it is one of the bouncing mushroom ones. I missed entirely. And I just needed one more. Oh my... Really? Oh my... Man. I mean, I am better at this now, but there are moments like this where I just end up, like, misjudging it just by a little bit. Like in that one. Oh my god, see, why didn't that count? see, so there were about 4 more days or so for the current banner, and to that extent, this current update
Ad Astra Abyssos. Thank you for completing.
Let's see, is that enough? Yep. Yeah, it's about 4 days. A little over 4 days. Let's see, today's the 28th now, so I guess that would make it November 1st, November 2nd, sort of. Alright, well. I guess I can just speed up time a little bit. Okay. Talk to the people at Rito. And okay, I guess these people here don't count. Oh, okay.
How much longer does your master plan to hold them off?
I have no idea. We're stuck in limbo here. Master's been very on edge these past few days. He gets irate over the smallest things, and is suspicious of everything. He's been yelling at me a lot. I understand that he's anxious, but I mean, what can we do? I've told him before, never cross the Yashiro Commissioner.
Yeah, good advice. With him, you just know that whatever he's doing, a lot of preparation has gone into it. If Lady Hiragi is really taken away, then what will the Tenryou Commission do? And what will the Yashiro Commission do?
Maybe we should tell Master to discuss things with Lady Hiragi.
Let's see, where's the next one at? Did I pass? Oh, no, wait, here we are.
These people from the Tenryou Commission have been here for days now.
I guess they're here to pick up Lady Hiragi. But why would it be taking so long?
I know. If they've been here for days to do something that could probably just maybe take a few minutes or something.
I heard that the Kanjo Commission suddenly said they don't want Lady Hiragi to leave. To be honest, I'd be hesitant if I were her. A crowd this size comes to Rito? Who knows what they could be planning?
Shh, stay quiet. Someone might hear you.
Right. Sorry. How did things get to this point?
And last ones.
Hello. How may I help?
What are you doing? And why do you look angry? Why is there such a strong Tenryou Commission presence here? No, what are you doing?
We arrived here 2 days ago to escort Lady Hiragi to Inazuma City. Sir Kujo Kamaji gave us very strict orders, so we have to obey. But every time we attempt to receive the bride, the Hiragi clan always finds an excuse to delay things. Since we haven't fulfilled our duties yet, we decided to stay in Rito until Lady Hiragi is ready to come with us.
People suspect something is wrong. Everyone is scared.
We apologize. It was not our intention to stay here so long. We promise our presence here will not impact ordinary people's lives. We can only hope that the leaders of the Hiragi clan will start to cooperate soon. If this stalemate continues, who knows? Sir Kujo might give us orders to be less accommodating.
Like freaking seizing her against her will or something? Well, I mean, obviously that isn't what's going to happen, but that's more or less what he's kind of implying here. That he could do that.
Hiragi Chisato is now at the center of every conversation in Rito. By now, the Kanjo Commission probably knows how important she is. But what about what she thinks? Let's go and see.
So much easier now that I don't have to check everyone's travel permits.
Alright, let's see. Hi, guys. Oh, there she is. Right there.
Oh, Traveler! I assume you've heard about everything that's been going on out there. What on earth is happening?
Don't worry, we can explain everything. So, what happened was...
Shut up, Paimon. Hold on, someone might be eavesdropping. Let me check it out.
After the Tenryou Commission arrived, they suddenly became alarmed. They keep having secretive discussions and won't allow me to have any direct contact with the Tenryou Commission. I never would have thought that this was Sir Kamisato's plan. Now it all makes sense.
Since we last met, have you made up your mind? Or have you made your mind up?
I'm sorry. I haven't. Maybe there's no right or wrong decision. Maybe everything would be easier if I simply didn't have the choice.
Jeez.
I used to tell myself things like this to avoid having to think about it. But once I saw the notices appearing out of nowhere on the streets, signaling that the wedding was confirmed...
Yep, unfortunately, my logic of just ignore it, you'll live longer does not work here. On the contrary, it's just going to make things worse.
I didn't feel reassured at all. Instead, I felt a great sense of regret. I keep thinking back to what Sir Kamisato said. This is supposed to be my bright and beautiful future. But what if it's not?
Well, this is exactly what he's worried about. You can't rush into important things. Especially something as life-changing as a marriage. And something that's going to be like very high profile, involving the marriage of two esteemed families that are involved in the social hierarchy in Inazuma.
I can happily accept that if someone was trying to take advantage of my marriage, I should absolutely refuse to go through with it. But That's not the answer I'm looking for. And also, now that things have escalated to this point, it will be tricky to resolve.
Ah, Lady Hiragi, here you are. You scared me for a second. I thought you'd gone missing.
Oh, great, it's this guy.
You? Wait, you're the ones who were with the Yashiro Commissioner that day.
And there he is, pointing fingers again.
What do you think you're doing here? Are you trying to convince Lady Hiragi to leave?
No.
Calm down. They're my friends. They're just here to visit me.
Friends? Are you sure? Just friends?
What are you implying?
Lady Hiragi, I told you already, these are exceptional circumstances. You need to be more vigilant in everything you do. You are extremely important to us, and to the entire Kanjo Commission. Who's to say they don't have a hidden agenda?
And there he goes, literally pointing fingers again.
If you want to accuse us of trying to abduct her, just come out and say it.
You're acting far less dignified than when we last met.
Don't be rude. You've been very highly strung lately, seeing everything as a threat.
Maybe he's a threat to himself. You won't even follow Lady Hiragi's orders now?
Listen to me. I know all the ins and outs of everything that's happened so far. Her arrival might well be your very last chance to fix this. The present state of affairs in Rito shows me that the situation has escalated well past the point where you could hope to control it. If this deadlock continues any longer, we will have nothing to gain and much to lose. This is not an order. All I need you to do is give me an explanation and take responsibility for the situation.
That's right, you gotta own up. But is he gonna do it?
Understood, my lady. I shall discuss with the others right away.
Good job, Chisato. You handled that well.
I was so nervous. But I thought things are now so critical that I should at least give it a try. And it worked remarkably well.
That's what I call a voice of authority.
Yes, well, let's wait and see what happens. I hope they provide a satisfactory response.
We had a serious discussion and reflected on our mistakes. In all honesty, no one can handle the weight of the situation here. Everyone is besides themselves with worry. It'll drive us mad if it continues any longer. I'm so sorry. My actions were radical and duplicitous. I was selfish and ignored the greater good. And then I left the situation to fed. Would you please give us a second chance? For my lady's sake, please give the Kanjo Commission another chance.
It's no use talking to me. You'll have to talk to Kamisato Ayato. And yeah, I accidentally pressed the button a little too fast there.
I suppose you're right. The only person who can change the Tenryo Commission's mind will be the Yashiro Commissioner. We'll head off to the Kamisato estate shortly, and beseech him to help us with the utmost sincerity. Lady Hiragi, might I ask you to join us? You are the most important person. Without you, we have no other way.
Okay. So I guess we are actually going to see him. Let's see.
By the way, aren't you a good friend of the Yashiro Commissioner? please put in some good words for me.
No, I'm gonna tell him bad things about you.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
I shall protect the lady of
Okay, well, let's go and see him. Okay, right this way, I guess. Hey, there's my older brother. He's not even staring at me. Oh, now he's staring at me. I'm taller than you now. Okay, no. Okay, fine.
Yashiro, Commissioner, I'm sure you've heard the news. The Tenryo Commission has now occupied Rito, refusing to leave until we hand Lady Hiragi over to them.
Well, whose fault is that?
I realize I have greatly offended you with my atrocious actions. And I realize also that this must sound like the very height of absurdity. But please, have mercy, good sir.
After you scrubbed all the floors in Hyrule, then we can talk about mercy.
I'm sorry, Mr. Matsura. I'm exceptionally busy and have but a moment to spare before my next engagement. I fear this leaves no time for small talk. So, please, if you would be so kind, get straight to the point.
No more bullshit.
I know our apology means nothing to you, but we really have nothing else left to offer by this point. I'm terribly sorry. Everyone in the entire Kanjo Commission now realizes the gravity of this situation. Lady Hiragi is indispensable to us. We promise to always support her. So, would it be at all possible for you to talk to Sir Kujo once more, on our behalf?
You make it sound so easy. The Tri-Commission will be ridiculed by the public if we choose to withdraw the notices now and eat our words. What do you plan to do about this? To lose face for the Tri-Commission is to bring shame to Her Excellency. Are you and your associates ready to face the thunderous wrath of the almighty Shogun?
We will take full responsibility. We'll publish a new notice and hold a conference to explain the situation. We will make sure that the public knows this was all a huge misunderstanding. We'll do everything we can to minimize the impact. Everything we can.
Master Matsura, you should have known it would come to this. Whatever were you thinking?
Probably nothing at all.
But the Tri-Commission must always put the interests of Inazuma first, regardless of what Sir Kujo and I may feel at this present moment. If the situation in Rito is left to fester any further, things may get out of control. But Lady Hiragi and the inhabitants of Rito are innocent. If we fail to contain the situation promptly, the rumor mill will wreak havoc on the Tri-Commission's reputation. Try keeping a pet bird. You'll see what I mean. Songbirds who know how to hold a tune can be very pleasant to listen to, but they can also become irritating if they don't know when to stop. And as for the ones with excessively long tongues, well, they're so insufferable that they can't be kept as pets at all. But it doesn't take a moment to cut out their tongues and silence them for good.
Yes, I understand.
I've listened to your concerns, and I'll talk to Sir Kujo for you. But I can't guarantee that he will change his mind.
I understand. Thank you for your help, Yashiro Commissioner.
All right, you ought to return now. I'm sure you have a sizable mess to deal with back in the Kanjo Commission.
Okay, then please excuse me. Thank you once again, Commissioner.
Ah, yes, Lady Hiragi. I have something to tell you. Would you mind?
Oh? Why, of course. Sir Kamisato, you became a completely different person just now. It felt so intense.
Unruly servants like him need to be severely reprimanded. As a commissioner, the almighty Shogun trusts me to do her will. I did as I should. But now, I'd like to take off my commissioner hat and share a personal story with you.
Oh, please. I'd love to hear it.
You must have heard that the Kamisato clan once went through an extremely difficult period. My father worked incredibly hard to compensate for the grave errors made by the Kamisato clan long ago, and restore our reputation. The work took a toll on his health, and ultimately led to his untimely demise. My mother loved him dearly. She passed soon after. This sudden turn of events dealt a heavy blow to the Ashiro Commission. Behind the scenes, things became very unstable. Everyone thought that the Kamisato clan had lost power. That made my sister and me nothing but burdens, hindering the ambitions of others. It may sound preposterous now, but I assure you that is the truth of what the Ashiro Commission has been through.
Huh. Pretty similar to how the Kanjo Commission is now.
Back then, I had no choice but to accept the position I was in. While I desperately looked around for powerful supporters, I endured smear campaigns and attempts to exploit me. I had no other choice. I had to honor my parents' dying wishes, and I also had a young sister to take care of. I didn't mind what became of me, but my family. No one can ever be allowed to trample over my precious family. Fortunately, I persisted, and the Kamisato clan was able to survive this storm.
I think I now know where my sense of loss and confusion was coming from. Shinojo once told me that he saw what was in me in a way that no one else did. That's why he couldn't bear to see me live the rest of my life depending on someone else. I thought the reason I felt unsettled was because of uncertainty over getting married. But the fact is, it's because I felt too young and inexperienced to handle the situation facing me.
The reason why Sir Kujo was able to face the prospect of marriage so confidently is because he's prepared for anything.
That's it. The situation I'm facing now is the same one he faced back then. When his clan was in crisis, he bravely drew his blade and challenged the almighty Shogun. And now, it is time for me to make a stand and become my own person.
Well said. I'm sure once you have grown and gained confidence, your father will be able to let go and allow you to decide how you want to live the rest of your life. It might not sound exciting, but this kind of personal growth is a necessary step in the pursuit of true happiness.
And I'm sure I can get there. I will use this as an opportunity to take over the responsibilities of the Hiragi clan. I'll think about marriage again after everything is more settled. This puts less pressure on Kamaji, and means I can support and protect myself without having to worry about becoming a burden or dependent on someone else.
My best wishes to both of you were and remain heartfelt. When the time comes for the wedding to go ahead, I will come to congratulate you once more.
Thank you, Sir Kamisato. I am grateful for everything you have shared with me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a lot to deal with back home.
I'll definitely say.
Take care, Lady Hiragi. I'm confident that on your return, you will find your Kanjo Commission associates most receptive to your instruction.
Yes, in fact, my recent experience suggests the same. Thank you once again.
She really has the air of a leader now.
She has a lot in common with Kamaji. They really are a good match for each other.
Hats off to you too, sir. Everyone thought there was no way out until you pulled that super smart strategy out of nowhere.
In fact, counter-checking is a perfectly common maneuver in the game of chess.
Yeah, seriously, this was like a 4D game of chess.
Our rival this time was easy to deal with. He was smart, but short-sighted, and sloppy in his execution. This outcome is entirely within my expectation.
Even so, Paimon could never come up with a plan that cunning in a whole lifetime. Anyway, it's kind of a relief to see that Chisato has decided to set the Hiragi clan straight.
I agree. Stability in Inazuma benefits me as well. I wasn't about to pass up an opportunity to make less trouble for myself.
Speaking about your stance, you weren't in this just to help Chisato, were you?
Well, the fact is that I am first and foremost the Yashiro Commissioner. Perhaps for Master Matsura, power is his life's pursuit. But for me, nothing matters more than the stability of Inazuma. A stable nation is the prerequisite for a stable Yashiro Commission. Only then can the Kamisato clan and the other Yashiro Commission clans have a peaceful existence. But human desire will always be a factor in the equation. This is not the first situation of its kind, nor will it be the last. All I have tried to do is make sure the three parties to the Tri-Commission serve to restrain each other. Stasis is not the only form of stability. A balance of power leaving no room for maneuver achieves the same end.
Balance of power, mutual restraint.
Another positive outcome is that everyone recognizes how important Lady Hiragi is now. I think I did her a sizable favor in that regard.
Yeah, and now she can kind of come into her own as a leader.
Dealing with the Hiragi clan will be much easier for her than navigating a new and unfamiliar one.
There were so many things at play over this one wedding. Wait a second. You weren't trying to stop the wedding from the very beginning, were you?
I thought straight away it was bad timing. Nevertheless, everything I said to Hiragi Chisato was entirely sincere. If you choose to give up your stance on something once, you'll be having to compromise for the rest of your life. I didn't want to see her suffer because she didn't realize what she was getting into. Now, she has the chance to become her own person. Let's see who she becomes.
Okay then, guess we'll have to wait and see.
See you next time!
All right. Farewell, and profuse thanks to you both. I shall have to host you at the Kamisato estate when my sister is next available.
And when will next time be? I have no idea.
Looks like everything's resolved.
Hey, look who's back.
Masterfully done. Everything was perfect. Well, except for one minor detail. I somehow ended up with a glass of very peculiar tasting milk.
Yup, there it is.
Didn't you like it? I distinctly remember you saying you are quite partial to exotic flavors.
I think this was a bit too exotic for him. Or anyone, really. Seriously, he liked the texture of the milk. I'm like, that's... I don't think that's something you should be saying about milk.
Oh! My lord?
The Traveler had one of those as well.
We don't even know what Lumine thought of it. We know that Paimon hated it.
I'm sure she's made a great impression on you.
The Traveler did indeed play a critical role in this case. I'm sure both families would have been more guarded against me had she and her companion not been present. It wouldn't have been so easy to get to the heart of the matter.
There you go again, my lord. Placing the focus on other people while discreetly performing your job to perfection.
Naturally. Ah, yes. Now that we're both free, let's finish off that game of chess we started a few days ago.
Where Toma was apparently, like, not in a good position for winning. Okay, let's see, is that really the end of it? Well, I'll see once the loading screen is done here. Yes, quest completed. And to be continued. But yeah, whether or not we do get another follow-up to that, I have no idea. And wow, just barely enough to get another wish out of this. I like seeing Nilo happy. Let me see. Yeah, so this was what I was going for earlier. Actually, no, duh. This was actually... What I was going for was Ayaka's sword. Well... I mean... It's not like a limited time thing. I mean, yes it is, but I'll have another chance. I'm just gonna have to make sure I pay extra close attention and try to remember better. Or actually, no, wait. Yeah, I'm supposed to go to the... Or, you know, why don't I take the lazy way? Yeah, go to the crafting table for this. I'm not gonna forge anything. Okay, so I can only get... Oh, no. Let me see. Chaos Oculus. Can I... Let's see... There it is. Oh god, look at this. Well, I guess considering all the ruined sentinels that I have gone after... There should be no problem at all. Alright. So that means I can at least enhance the weapon. There we go. Maxing it out entirely is going to be a whole other story, though. Yeah, like I have everything else here except for this. So essentially I would have to wait until Sunday or Monday for this. As unfortunately, I don't think I can craft it. Yep. Well, oops. Let me see the Stardust Exchange. Well, then again... I suppose there's no way you can actually get that. Like, you specifically have to go through the domain. The rest of these things here are just enemy drops. Well, the weapons and then the enemy drops. So, man, I'm not exactly in a hurry anyway, but it would have been nice to...
balance, but I think this is pushing it.
It would have been nice to have been able to max... Or, well, not max out the sword, but level it up so that I could max it out later. Yeah, with Nilu, there's still quite a few things I'm gonna have to, like, really think about. But yeah, I mean, ideally you... Huh? Pop up? Oh my god, no. I don't know who you are. Leave me alone. What was I gonna say? Since a lot of her passive skills... let's see here. Every 1,000 points of Nilu's max HP above 30,000. So, in a sense, I need to keep her HP above 30,000. So, like, right now, 36,000, so there's that. So I can't really alter it too much, otherwise then that would kind of defeat the whole thing with the bountiful cores and the damage that they can do. I guess either way, I know Nilu wouldn't really be like a DPS. At least not unless I were to, like, completely say, screw her. Oh, screw her. No. If I were to just ignore her passive talents altogether. Which, I mean, you can do that, but then she isn't really inherently made for that. That's kind of the thing there, so... Yeah, it's like, while you could build her that way, she wouldn't really be... You'd be missing out on, like, some of the things that she is capable of doing. And, in a sense, she wouldn't really be able to meet her full potential for the kind of purpose she's sort of hinted at. Hey, look, it's raining.
The weather and our moods are the same. They can both get gloomy. It's alright, though, because the sky will become even brighter after the rain.
So uplifting. Do you have anything to say about the lightning? And look, see, more berries right here. And she's just standing out here getting totally soaked. If I walk into town, will it go away? Oh, not exactly. Oh wait, it kind of is.
Sunny days are so warm and cozy. They make me sleepy.
Okay, well, let's see. Since I haven't really been paying too much attention to the teapot lately, probably a good idea to do that while I'm at it.
This realm is...
Oh, okay, she went up to level 8 there. Although, as I learned, you don't really unlock any new dialogue from her. Or, well, characters in general after friendship rank 7, I think. Okay, well...
If you ever have any...
Oh wait, well, that's... Yeah, that's just a... for the epitomized path or whatever. But yeah, since I ignore these banners... Oh, no, don't climb on that. Did I find any other donuts lately? I could have sworn that I found at least one. Yes I did, apparently. Streets of Elegance. Only so I can try to enhance some more weapons. Okay, I think that might be all I do for the time being. And of course, yeah, more loading times.
And our moods are the same. They can both get gloomy. It's alright though, because the sky will become even brighter after the rain.
And what do you know, it started raining again once I made it back. Okay, well, yeah, so I guess that'll be the end of this stream. And at least I was able to get Ayato's story quest done. I don't know if I'll try to get another story quest done. Like I mentioned, I had the Yelan one that I also accidentally started, so I guess we'll see. But anyway, so thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time with whatever else I do. Stay golden, and later, folks.